Welcome back and happy Sunday. I'm Josephine Sage. Let's talk weather. Now, our weather headlines are very similar to what we were even looking at yesterday. Those afternoon highs we were feeling today were in those 60s, and that's actually going to continue to be the trend as we get into the early work week. We're going to continue to watch those increase. By essentially the middle of the work week, we will even be feeling upper 60s for those afternoon temps. And also, we're going to get a clearing in terms of that cloud coverage. Yes, we might have some intermittent clouds, but overall, lots and lots of sunshine is on the way. And we'll see that this closed low that we've been watching bring that moisture to the southern regions has pushed all of that out, and we're going to start to see these warm temperatures build on that west coast and move across the Great Basin. So yes, that's what's clearing those clouds. That's what's clearing that unsettled weather as kind of that high pressure builds. We'll notice earlier today in terms of those afternoon highs, we were feeling 59 degrees in Grand Junction. Same through Delta, so a few degrees above what we were even feeling yesterday. Now Moab hitting those 60s. Those desert valleys are feeling a few degrees warmer. Glade Park, low 50s. Nucla, 53. Now Delta's in those also upper 50s, but those areas a little bit further east are also in those 50s. We're looking at 53 through Glenwood Springs, 51 earlier today in Carbondale, 54 in Paonia. Gunnison and Aspen are actually in those 40s. But as again, we look into tomorrow, we're starting the work week on quite the pleasant note, and we're going to have a jump up into those 60s for Grand Junction and a jump at least into those mid 50s for Montrose. Now our almanac is going to show us that that typical seasonal average is actually 59. So yes, we were shy of that by 1 full degree. So we're right up where we're typically supposed to be. But on that low end of things, we're also starting to increase in terms of temperatures. We were feeling 35 essentially last night when we're typically used to 32. And even tonight, we're going to be feeling a few degrees warmer of that. That's going to continue to be the trend. Now, I do have Tosh hanging out with me this week for the dog walking forecast. As we look into Monday, if you're headed out and about for anything, we're seeing lots of sunshine. 9 a.m. we're waking up 39 degrees. Noon, headed out and about middle of the day, mid 50s already at that noon hour. 3 p.m. 61. So those later afternoon hours is really the only time that we're going to push up into those 60-degree temperatures. And Tosh is such a cutie hanging out with me this week. Please feel free to send me a photo of your pup at jsage@krextv.com. Now we're going to take a look ahead and we're going to notice that even though we're kind of starting the work week on a pleasant note, we're also going to continue this pleasant note with a 36% chance above normal temperatures for the entire western slope. Those desert valleys even have a higher chance to be above those typical averages, and spring is just around the corner. That's right, it is just 3 days away until March 20th. So definitely get ready for that spring season. But of course, we are still looking at some sub-freezing temperatures possible at least until about mid-April. However, Discovery Auto Group's 7-day forecast has those lows not even in those sub-freezing ranges. We are going to start to see 36-degree lows on Tuesday, 39-degree lows on Wednesday and Thursday. As we wrap up the work week, we will even be feeling 40 on that low end of things. And Montrose, we also have that same trend, lows in the 30s and 40s, and those highs are in those 50s and 60s.